Relax. Settle in. Take it slow.
You gotta let it up. Oh shit, that's all.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your...
Man, I know that Christmas coming. Everybody need a little extra cash. So if you need a little extra cash, or you want your credit repaired, or you want a credit repair sheet, then just hit me up on Instagram. Remember, Christmas coming soon. Why not make a big bag before it comes? Understand me? It's simple. Just hit me up right there on IG, and I'll tell you exactly what steps to do and what steps to take to get you about 10K before Christmas. Today I'm going to tell y'all how to build y'all personal credit. You got two different credits. You got business credit and personal credit. Today, I'm going to tell y'all how to build your bullshit ass, low ass credit score to an 800, at least to a 750. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't going to do exactly what I tell you to do. It's a patience game. But look, here's the sauce on how to get an 800 credit score. You did. First thing you got to do, you got to download an app where you can pull your credit report, your credit summary. I use Credit Karma, personally myself, but they got Credit Sesame, they got Experian, they got numerous apps, FICOs, and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? First, you got to pull your credit report, right? You have to see what's on there, so you can see what you need to dispute, the collections, the late payments, if any. You may not have any of this. If you don't have any of this, that is a great thing. But most people do. They can go anywhere from student loans to child support. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't even know what's on there. A lot of times it be false information. Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe people use your identity. It'd be a lot of stuff on there. I had over 20-something different collections and negative shit on my credit report when I first started. I was at like a 450. You understand what I'm telling you? No fucking bullshit. Number two, y'all got to understand how credit work. How do credit work? It's 3 different credit bureaus. Some primary trade lines, some credit cards don't report to credit bureaus. Some report to 1, some report to 2, some report to all 3. You want to do things that report to all 3. That way you can stay even. You won't have a 450 over here, a 550 over here, and a 550 over there. You feel what I'm saying? Because they all come up to make a FICO score. And that's what most companies, most loan places, most people look at is your FICO score. You feel what I'm saying? So you have 3 credit bureaus. You got to understand how that work. You got to understand how disputing something work. You got to understand how mixed credit work. You got to understand that you need primary trade lines. You need different credit cards. That's a good thing. Credit history is a good thing. Having 0 to 3 months credit history really show credit bureaus that you don't know how to manage or you new to this. So a lot of people not going to give you something even if you got a good credit score. You feel what I'm saying? It adds up with inquiries that come with disputing things and everything. You have to understand how it works. What is an inquiry? An inquiry is like when you apply for a new loan or a new credit card or a new phone or something and you get denied or they approve of it. What companies do, they report that. So an inquiry means you're trying to get something, and if it's a bad inquiry, the inquiry just let other companies know that you tried to get, like, okay, for example, let's say you're trying to get a new iPhone, right? I just got this little iPhone right here. All right, just got this new little iPhone. All right, look. All right, peep this. This is exactly how it works. Let's say I try to get an iPhone from T-Mobile and they denied me. That right there let Sprint, that let Verizon, that let all those people know that they denied me, so they might want to do the same thing as well. I don't know if inquiry is just looking out for other businesses or whatever when you know they not looking for each other's best interests, but that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But that's what I mean by you got to know how credit work. Number 2, you cannot skip that step. You cannot skip that step. You got to know how something works. So number one, y'all, you got to pull it to see what you're working with. Number two, off of that, you got to learn how credit work. If you know you need stuff that need to be disputed, you got to learn where to dispute it from. What y'all got to understand is you can dispute something from TransUnion. That ain't got a damn thing to do with Equifax or Experian. You have to dispute that shit from different credit bureaus. You can have a 450 in this credit bureau and you can have a 750 in this credit bureau. You understand? Like, y'all got to understand it's a big difference. And just because you have a 750 or 770 or something like that, or 700 or 690 or whatever, in the high sixes or the low to the high 70s to the 800, whatever your credit score is, if you got certain things like a lot of inquiries, or you have things like not enough mixed credit or not enough payment history, things like that, you can still get denied for things. That's what people got to understand. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all gonna trip to hear number three, though. Number three, while you're getting your shit disputed and you're waiting on disputations and shit, I know exactly, I'm talking about exactly how to dispute things. I mean, I made a course. I sell a course. If you're interested in the course, look at the description. The description got my merch. The description has my books. The description has my music. The description has everything. It even have in the description how to get the credit repair. It's called a credit repair sheet. You feel what I'm saying? And that way y'all don't got to keep rewinding this video going back, or you can just get this free sauce for free. But y'all know I added a little something in the credit sauce. You know that's a little bit more detail for the people that, that'll come off some bread. They're really serious about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But what I say, after you disputing everything and you waiting on that shit and you waiting on those inquiries to come off of there, because all is going to come off of there, especially if you get my course, but all that shit going to come off of there, right? So after that shit coming off of there, you need to get 2 secured credit cards. What is secured credit cards? Unsecured and secured, what is the difference? Unsecured credit card, meaning you didn't have to pay anything down. The company is basically trusting you with a credit limit, whether it's $500, $200 to $5,000, whatever, from the minimum to the maximum. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the minimum, that's not the maximum. You feel what I'm saying? But I was just throwing out numbers to give y'all an example. I like to do that a lot. So anyway, that's what an unsecured credit card is. A secured credit card is when your credit is bad and they do not trust you, or you just don't want credit. You don't want nobody to throw it to you. You feel what I'm saying? I think of things from a street aspect. It's just like you going to get a pound. You feel what I'm saying? Or you going to get an ounce, a hard or something. And you rather get in the money up front because you don't want to owe this man. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what a secured card is. You're paying up front for it. You feel what I'm saying? And now you can do whatever you want with it. You feel what I'm saying? Well, not really. But I explained that. I'm going to explain that. We on step 3. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you get a pack off the street, you just can't smoke it all or give it away if you're trying to make a profit. So you can't just do what you want with it, but it's yours, so you really can. But if you owe a man, you got to at least make sure you get his money back and handle it a certain way and build your trust. So a secured credit card is when they basically don't trust you, but they're trying to gain trust. And that secured return to an unsecured, it depends on what card company you with and what you're doing. Some card companies, they don't increase your credit limit. They don't let you go from a secured to an unsecured. You got to know who you're dealing with. Like, for instance, I detailed that in the sauce. But see, right now, I tell y'all who I'm dealing with, Capital One. That is an awesome company. And you can't get places like American Express and shit and Apple Pay and shit until you up. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. When it comes to that, but when it comes to these cards, it's something serious with these cards. It's called card utilization. You feel what I'm saying? It's debt to income ratio. You got to understand that. And y'all got to give me my props. I don't have no chalkboard. I don't have a marker board. I don't have a paper in front of me. I'm just freestyling this off the top. This all off knowledge. So y'all know I'm not capping. So what I want y'all to do is keep your card utilization low. Most people say stay under 40%. Fuck that. Stay under 40% if you want your credit score to stay low, if you don't want it to boost fast. I say stay under 10%. What is debt to income ratio? What is card utilization? What am I talking about? What the fuck do that mean? All right, let me tell y'all what the fuck that mean. I like to simplify things on this channel. What the fuck that mean is simply this, you guys. It's simply this. This all that this mean. It's all that this mean. If your card is $200, that's the credit limit, right? You have a secured credit card or unsecured. This go for each one of them, and this take a big impact on your credit score. A big impact on your credit score. All right. Like if you got $200 on a card, 40% will be using like $80, $70, $80, somewhere around there, and you're not in trouble with card utilization. But it's really your card. You can do what you want to do. But if you're trying to make your credit score boost up real high, keep it under 10%. What is 10%? If you have a $200 credit card, try to only spend $20 and keep it under there. And keep it under there, because everybody has their own date that your card report to the credit bureau. So get a card that report to all 3 credit bureaus. I already explained it to y'all. Get a card that will increase. Why you want the credit limit to increase? Because let's say now that they don't trust you, they now you got an unsecured credit card for $600. Now you can spend $60, but you really can spend damn near $300, $200 for sure. You feel what I'm saying? But I say don't test that. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Why would you play with your credit? Fuck that. But you have to use these cards. A lot of people get this game from Bandman Kevo and Money Man, people that's already rich that really don't need it like that, but you do need it, because when you get a lot of cash like we had and we have, when you get a lot of cash, you realize that credit means a lot. It's a lot that you can't do with cash, and it's a lot that you can't do with credit. So if you have both of them together, then you're a powerhouse. It's nothing that you cannot do. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the third step. But like I said, this video, I'm trying to make this video 30 minutes long. So like I said, I can give a fuck less, y'all. I'm already hood rich. I'm not wealthy, but I'm already hood rich. I can give a fuck less, y'all, buy the course. I'm not trying to sell a course. I'm just telling y'all, before y'all blow up my DMs asking me personal questions and asking me questions about personal goddamn sauce and personal credit sauce and all that shit, I'd rather y'all just spend a couple of bucks and y'all just get the credit sauce. Because what that do, that lets you see things in details, and you can go back to it. You can mark it off. You can screenshot it. You can print it out. You can really, really, really focus on that. You feel what I'm saying? All right, we finna get to step number 4. You did. Step number 4. You have to get primary trade lines. And what's more important, or just as important as primary trade lines, I would call them little trade lines, but they call them, I forgot exactly what they call them, but it's little stuff like self-lender. It's little stuff like kickoff. It's little stuff like that. Those are companies that give you personal loans that you don't actually get right now. You'll get it a year or 2 from now. I detailed that, in the sauce. But anyway, you feel what I'm saying? But you still pay on that loan. Like, for instance, self-lender. Let's say you got a self-lender account and they give you a $2,000 loan. So you pay like $30 a month to build your credit. Then after the 2 years up or the year up, whatever you sign up for, you take your $2,000. And you can either do it again or you can just leave with it. But it's building your credit. So a year or so, it's adding payment history. It's adding on-time payments and another mixed credit, a mixed account on your credit to boost your credit. Then you got kickoff. That's something that add $12 to your wallet, because you got 12 months in a year, and it add $1. It add $1 each month. out your wallet. You got to do it, but it's $1 and it's free and it's digital. And what it do is build your credit. I know y'all thinking why. I see these shits reporting to all 3 credit bureaus. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got stuff like Primary Tradeline, like New Coast Direct, My Jeweler Club, Ox Publishing, Hudson Chase. Man, it's so many of them. It's so fucking many of them, man. It's so many of them. For example, My Jeweler Club is one of the most respected, one of the most known and popular primary trade line that most people get. And how it works, they give you a $5,000 trade line. What is that? What is they doing? All right, it's a jewelry company. And once you sign up for it, they give you a $5,000 trade line. Do that mean you finna get the $5,000? No. What you have to do, let's say you got to buy some over $100. So let's say they got a necklace for $200 or a ring for $200 or whatever, any type of jewelry, and you purchase that. What's gonna happen? You got to pay half of that down, right? So if it's $200, you got to pay $100, and so they're gonna send you a bill each month, a little bit by a little bit, for you can pay it off, and they're gonna send you the jewelry. But what's this doing is showing that you have a $5,000 credit line on your credit report. You understand what I'm saying? So that's amazing. You get what I'm saying? Then after a year or so, it'll show that you have that payment history as well. All right. So peep this, you guys. Take something like New Coast Direct. That's something that sells more than just jewelry. It sells different items. And these places don't have a lot to choose from because it's for the trade line. And they really know what they for. You feel what I'm saying? They know what they for. That's why they really dare. But they can't just come out and say that. So if you get 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers for $5,000, $10,000, $5,000, you're sitting on $20,000. You feel what I'm saying? So you owe, let's say you done got all this shit off your history and you owe no money. So your debt to income ratio is 0 to 25,000. So you winning, but you got to use this stuff. You can't just let this stuff sit there. You have to use it. So you playing with money. It's like you basically spending money to get your credit score up, but that's how you get it up. It's work. Nothing in life free. But what to do and what credit card to pick depending on your credit score. All right. If you got somewhere in the low 500s, I ain't even going to say 400s. If it's 400, you need to not even think about credit cards. But if it's in the low 500s up to the 650, go get you an Open Sky. Go get you a Capital One, something that increasing credit limits, right? Right? It's a secured credit card. What secured mean? It means you got to secure a deposit down first. So let's say if you pay down $300, your credit card credit limit will be $300. It's just that simple. Now, after you earn the trust of the bank, some 6 months to a year, they would turn that into an unsecured credit card for like $600, $700, whatever y'all agree upon. Okay? All right. Now, if you get like something like Self-Lender, they will give you a credit card after 3 months, no matter who you are, where your credit score is. And when you get that credit card, it will have the money you paid in credit limit on it. And they keep increasing that credit limit shortly by shortly, almost each month. So that's a great thing. You feel what I'm saying? So the goal is to get those secured cards until you able to turn those secured cards into unsecured cards. And what is unsecured cards? When the banks and stuff trust you and they give your ass a credit limit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you don't have to pay anything and you got a $2,000 balance or a $5,000 balance. Now, here's where the sauce and the tricks come in at. The card utilization. You need to keep that under 30%. Me, I keep it under 10%. What do card utilization means? It means like you got to show them that you're responsible with money for them to trust you, especially when it report back to the credit bureaus and it's time for it to report. Like, for example, if you have a $300 credit card and you keep it under 30%, you shouldn't use no more than $30, I meant. No more than $30, right? If you're got it No. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all can do the math on that. I'm high as fuck. I apologize. You can only use 30% of that. You know, if you got a $300 card and using 10%, you can only use like $30. That's what I meant to say. I keep it under 10%. You did. I keep it under 10% because why? I don't want to go $1 over 30-some% and it make my credit score drop, because it do make your credit score drop when it update if your card utilization is not under 30%. So I keep it around 10, 20, all right, 30, you're playing with them. You feel what I'm saying? They want to see if you're responsible with money. Now, can you have a $300 credit card limit and you can max out the whole $300 and then 3 or 4 days before it reports and updates, you can pay all that back? Hell yeah, you can. But me, I don't like to play games like that. I like to use my cards for everyday activities. That way you're living for free. How can you live free off credit cards? That's the way you living for free. Let me tell y'all, this is sauce. See, check out my shape up, y'all. That shit sharp than a bitch. Let me tell y'all some sauce, how you live free off credit cards. You got 4 or 5 credit cards, right? Right? You pay for some on this one. You pay that one back with this one. Pay that one back with that one, and that one back with that one. By the time it's time for this one to be paid back, you pay that back with that one, that one, and it can go on for the rest of your life. And what you're doing, you're building credit. You're building credit history, mixed credit history. So your score going up and you living everyday life and you just paying Peter to pay Paul. So in other words, you paying Capital One to pay American Express. You pay American Express to pay goddamn Open Sky. You paying Open Sky to goddamn pay Self credit card. You're paying Credit Union credit card. You got Federal Reward. You're going around to pay this, and it's all going in a motherfucking circle. You feel what I'm saying? And while you're going in that motherfucking circle, shit making sense. You get what I'm saying? So you can live free as fuck off of credit cards. That's why you need credit. So let's say you work a 9 to 5. But let's say you don't even work a 9 to 5. Let's say you don't work a 9 to 5, right? And you make, no matter what you're doing, you make $300 a day. So normally that $300, you got to buy food, you got to pay this bill, your light bill, your car pay, you got to pay all these bills. So that $300 done went down, another $300 went down. Imagine if you could take that $300 and save it, that $300 and save it, that $300 save it, that $300 save it, that $300 save it, that $500 save it, and you're saving all your money, but you're living better than ever because you're using all the credit cards. You're using credit to pay credit, using credit to pay credit. That's just some free game, some free sauce. Don't say you ain't heard it from the boss. Like I said, TAB flames, everything in this free sauce come with a little cost. I'm sorry, I know it is contradicting myself, but me and my niggas bang that. We only do it to the left. You did what I'm saying? I'll holler, my nigga. A lot of people want to know how to fix their credit. A lot of people want to know how to dispute their credit. So I'm finna tell y'all step by step on how to do it. I sell a course. If you don't want to hear this, at the end of this video, I would attach the course to it. You did what I'm saying? But I'd rather y'all just hit a free sauce. Y'all take y'all time, y'all pause, y'all write down, you do whatever you got to do, because I ain't paying nobody for no sauce. You did what I'm saying? But first thing that you need to do, you need to literally pull your credit report from an application, whether that's Credit Sesame, whether that's Credit Karma, whatever app you use. You can go to your Google store, your Apple Play store, and just type in credit score. You will see thousands of companies. But I would say Credit Karma. That's what I would say, what I do off the rip. That's first and foremost. All right, so peep this. The second thing you need to do after you pull your credit report, you need to see what you need to dispute. You need to see what's on there. You need to see what you got to keep. I mean, that's simple. You just got to see what you got to do, see what you're working with. I mean, the blind can't lead the blind, so you got to see what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? And what I got pulled up, y'all, I got pulled up, you know, my credit sheet that I sell. So I'm just trying to make sure, instead of just freestyling, I'm trying to just make sure, you know what I'm saying, that that I really helped y'all out today about this little credit sauce. So basically, I'm giving y'all this credit sauce for free. If you choose to buy it, it's on you, but I'm just giving y'all this shit for free. All right, first thing you need to do is pull your credit report, right? Second thing you need to do, dispute all the negative collections and inquiries on that bitch. I give details later on. You know what I'm saying? In the course, I give plenty of details. Third thing you need to do, add 2 or 3 secured credit cards and unsecured credit cards. It depends on where your credit at, what you can get, but everybody can get secured credit cards. It just costs a little money. Number 4, you got to buy 2 or 3 primary trade lines. I don't give a fuck if it's Self-Lender, Kickoff, New Coastal Rec, My Jeweler Club. You need some trade lines. You feel what I'm saying? That's a big help to your credit score. Number 5, you need to add a debit card and some credit cards that you use often to your credit file, but they can see that you're using those cards and keeping the utilization under 10%. Number 6, you need to just sit back and wait on your credit history to build and those negative collections and the payments to fall off. Now you're lit. Number 7, you got to open up something like Credit Strong or something like Self-Lender or Kickoff or something. Ops Publishing. You need some stuff that work on rebuilding credit. They got sites and stuff just for that. And then number 8, you got to remember, they say keep it under the 40% debt to income ratio, but I say keep the card utilization under 10%. That's what I personally say myself. You dig what I'm saying? All right. Here's where the sauce come in. I should make y'all pay me for, but I'm going to give y'all the sauce for free. All right. We'll go with number 1. When you pull your credit report, try to do it with Credit Karma or Experian. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all are reading off my iPhone. You dig? I don't know if y'all want me to put it right here. How y'all want me to talk to you? I don't know. I'm trying to make it more comfortable for y'all. All right. Number 2, when you dispute it online, you can either send letters and all that, but me personally, I never sent the letter. I disputed it online. And how did I do it? It's certain credit bureaus. You got 3 credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. TransUnion, I use Upturn app. I use Equifax app for the other 2. Those will get them going real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Just make sure that you tell them that you don't just want it closed, you want it removed. But it's the sauce that you put in there that matter. I don't give a damn if your credit report has fraudulent things on there. I don't care if it has the balance wrong. I don't care if it really isn't yours. You done changed addresses. Fuck all that. I promise you, I done been through it. I had over 20-something things in my collection, over 10 of my late payments. I have 0 now. I have 0, no late payments, nothing in my collection. I fucked up my payment history, but that's coming back slowly, surely, and I'm still high in the 7s right now. Finna hit 8 when that extra primary trade line pop in. But anyway, like I was saying, not to talk y'all to death, let me cut back on this iPhone. I'm losing track of thought. All right, but look. After y'all do all of that, it's a trick to the shit. I don't care what situation you in. When you disputing something, they give you like 2 options on most apps. They give you like 2 options. Like you can say the balance incorrect. This is a fraudulent account. This is not mine. I do not own this. And everything when you're disputing it. No, what you put is you select the balance is incorrect. What do you put in the second column? Don't put it's a fraudulent account. No, stick with the balance is incorrect. But where the sauce come in at, when you go to the additional comments, that's where the sauce come in at. Make sure y'all write this down on your word pad or something so you can copy it and paste it and do all your negative shit like this. Make sure you put in there, this account is, this balance is incorrect on this account. And it is under litigation and under the HIPAA, HIPPA Act. I need this account closed. Not only closed, remove ASAP immediately from my credit report. Put it in your own words, but make sure you say the main things like the HIPAA Act is under litigation, the balance is incorrect. Now, see, here's where the sauce come in. Some companies, they knocked it off the first time. Some companies knocked it off the second time. Some people made me dispute it 3 or 4 times, but you do it until it's over. I never seen nobody make me do it more than 4 or 5 times. And it's worth it because most people pay this off or keep a low credit score. But I promise you, legally, they have to get it off of there, and they will get it off of there. Why? Because you don't supposed to share your private information with public. Once you go to your collection that is public, they don't supposed to do that. That's up to y'all, not believe me or not. I done been through it. I did my research. I didn't send not one letter, not make not one phone call, and I got 20 things disputed off of my fucking thing. That's point blank, period. No bullshit. Number 3, the credit cards that I would suggest if you have a low credit score is Capital One Secured Credit Card and Open Scotch Credit Card. That's what I started off with. Why do you need those? Those are cards that'll let you pay $200 down. You have to pay the money, and they'll give you a $200 credit limit. So it ain't like you wasting $200. They just want to see, can you handle that? And once you handle that for 6 months to a year, depending on what service you with. They got other people too, but I don't suggest them. Y'all do your own research, but they'll give you a high credit limit. Like it'll go from 200 to 600, from 600 to 1,000. If they see you keeping the card utilization right and you keeping up with the card and you being a grown man or a grown woman, being very responsible about the card. And that's why some people say, don't go with the lower credit cards. Only go with the credit cards that allow you to increase your credit limit and give you rewards and stuff. That only makes sense. But it makes sense if you have bad credit, you're not going to get the American Express and the black cards and the platinum cards yet. That's what you're working your way up to. But that's the third thing. Make sure you get a secured credit card, 2 of them, and keep the ratio, the debt to income ratio, the utilization under 40%. But I wouldn't play with 40%. I would do 10%. All right, number 4, let's go to the primary trade lines. You got shit like My Jeweler Club, New Coats Direct, Hutton Chase, Op Publishing, Self Lender, Self Strong, Horizontal Gold, Shop Simplify, whatever works for you. How those things usually work is this. Like, for instance, you will pay a $99 fee because everything costs, and you would have to buy some off the website for $100, right? And they would give you like a $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 credit line. So to your credit report, it looks like you got a credit line of $5,000 for this person, $10,000 for this person, $15,000 for this person. So you got what's that? $30,000 worth of credit that you can use, but you're keeping the utilization low. So you only use what? Shit, you only use what? Probably 200 out of that goddamn 30,000. So you looking like a boss. But one thing y'all got to understand, y'all got to keep working his cards. If you're buying stuff like gas and water and stuff, you're already going to spend money on that. If you're buying grocery, you're paying bills, do it with your card. Just make sure you know the dates and stuff, and you keep the card utilization down, because you have to use the card. If it see you're responsible with the card, it'll hook you up. You dig what I'm saying? All right, I'm talking y'all a long time, but I'm trying to get y'all this sauce. You feel what I'm saying? Now, after you done got all of the, you got all of the primary trade lines, the shit. My phone going dead. What I need y'all to do, something like Experian Boost, Credit Karma, Credit Karma, apps such like that. What those things do, they help you out a lot. They advise you. They'll tell you that your credit card date coming up. They'll tell you stuff like your card utilization low. Maybe you need to get a primary trade line. Hey, pay $11 towards this and your credit score go up here. It tell you when it go up and down. It give you a warning. It keep you up on game. Without one of those apps, it's damn near impossible. Like, it tells me things that I may not know of, that it told me one time, like, hey, you need more accounts on there. You need more mixed credit. So I went and got more mixed credit. So you need to make sure you have something like Experian Boost, a Credit Karma, a legit thing, FICO, something that can legitly keep you updated. And I would say number 6, you cannot rush the process, you guys. You got some people that be like, oh my God, I did this 30 days ago. I did this 20 days ago. I done this 2 days ago. Oh my God, I need my money back. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm tired of getting shitting. It's a weight game. And if you don't do it exactly like the sheet say, or you don't do it exactly like this video say, I promise you your shit would not shoot up. I promise you, you just have to be patient. Whenever you want them new Jordans or that new shirt, you can't buy it off your credit card. Why? Because you starting off. You got to have something that you can pay back and on time. Your credit score can be going up. If you miss a payment or you do something stupid, it's going to go down. If you do more inquiries, go try it for iPhones and all kind of shit while you're trying to build your credit, it's going to go down. That shit is on you. I'm trying to give y'all some game. I'm trying to give y'all the best game that I can give y'all. So do not rush the process. Everything take time. Some people, it may take 5 or 6 times, may take a month or 2 for them to get it off your record, dispute it off your record, but it will come off. Nobody can fix your credit in less than 90 days. They're telling a lie. It take time. My credit score was a 450, went from a 450 to like a 5 something, to a 5 something to 6 something. Now that bitch in the high 7s. I show y'all proof all the time. It's in the high 7s, and that's for all 3 credit bureaus. High 7s. The bitch will be at an 8 something when I hit this other fucking trade line. Let me give y'all a little quick little story. I'm not trying to talk y'all to death, but I really am, because I really don't give a fuck. All right, peep this. This is what happened to me today. I went to the car dealership just to get my oil changed. So the person was telling me, get a new car. You got money. I know you from school. You got money. I'm like, I'm good. He was like, get a new car. I'm like, I like old schools with big rims. Like, get a new car with it. You know, we can blah, 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 blah. So anyway, he checked my credit score. He said, damn, your credit score way better than me and my wife. He's going to pay me to get him and his wife credit score right. He told me without a job, because I'm self-employed, that I can get anything off the lot. Today, I'm going to check out a 2021, 2020 Scat Pack or something. I don't know. I might get a Rubicon. I may get a new Jeep, Tomahawk. I can get whatever I want off the lot. And he said my payment is going to be super cheap because my credit score is so high. And I went to the iPhone shop. I caught this iPhone $0. I remember 3-4 months ago, they told me I had to pay $1,000 down for an iPhone. They told me, was it even possible without a job that I can get a car? Now they're telling me a job don't matter. The credit score speak for itself. That's how important the credit score is, you guys. I'm keeping it real with y'all. All right, number 8, easy example. Let's say you got a $200 limit credit card, right? Keep it under 10%. They say 40%, but I don't like to test the waters. I keep it under motherfucking 10%. And your credit score keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Why do you want that to happen? If you're getting a $200 card, can only use 20 really. They saying that you can use off a $200 card, you can use close to $90, $80, 40%, but I say use 20. After 6 months, you can increase that $200 to $600. Now you can use $60 off of it. They're saying you can use damn near $200 off of it, but I don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? I got a credit card with a $5,000 limit. That means I can use $500. I'm not going to use no less than $500. I mean, no more than $500. I'm not even going to get close to that. You feel what I'm saying? And if I do, I'm going to pay it right the fuck back. That's some sauce y'all need to understand. And y'all should really appreciate this. I'm giving y'all a lot of fucking sauce. This is the sauce that people buy. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't want to sit here and keep rewinding this back, and you a hands-on person, and you want all of this sauce, then you can get it from me. It's going to cost you. You feel what I'm saying? How you do it, that's in the description. You feel what I'm saying? You look, you shall find. You feel what I'm saying? All right. You got to understand that ain't shit under night. Ain't shit under night. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. I ain't finished smoking yet. I need to do a lot of shit. But what y'all got to understand, this shit don't happen overnight. Even a credit repair person is going to tell you it's going to take 90 days or more, and they don't even know what they doing. So this some free game. Y'all go sign up for Kickoff. Y'all go sign up for Credit Strong. You go sign up for Self Lender. That'll boost it up. Go to Experience Boost. That'll boost it up. You feel what I'm saying? And in 90 days, you follow what I'm saying and you do exactly what I said, it'll be up there. If you the type of person you like to be hands-on, do it yourself, and you don't like to look at videos, you want to understand what you're doing, you want to look into it, then make sure you do that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all the credit sauce I'm giving y'all for free. Hey, that's it. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
What is considered a good credit score?
Here's what I found from nerdwallet.com. Most credit scores use a 300-850 scale, and scores of 690 or more are considered good credit.
690 is considered good credit, right? 690, that's considered good, not fair, good. Good means you can pretty much get whatever you want to get. So good is at 690, right? Y'all see my phone, right? I'm finna click on the Credit Karma app, right? Y'all can see it live. Credit Karma app. See Credit Karma. Type in my code. $713. Look, y'all. I'm not playing. You have crushed your extra payments, and now you get points to prove it. Read that. You have crushed your... I know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait a minute. See that say 3 months? Hold on, wait. I'm going to make sure y'all see it real clear. See that up there? It's under that line. It's going to say 3 months. And I want y'all to see how it raised in 3 months. Focus, bitch, focus. You see how that say 3 months right there, right? You see how in 3 months it went from a, what they say? It went from a, in 3 months, it went from the low down there where the foes at, all the way, then it went down. Why did it go all the way down? Because I had to delete all that stuff. And when all those trade lines and shit start hitting in, it went up. Y'all see, it went up 713. When the rest of it hit in, it's going to be all the way up. Look at that. Look at that. My payment history, 100. My payment history is 100. My core utilization that I tell y'all about is on a 0. It's on a 0. I use them, but I pay them off. My derogatory marks, 0. My agent history, 3 months. A lot of people have years on that. They have years on that. You understand what I'm saying? Mine's only 3 months because I told you I disputed all that shit. Total accounts. That's how many accounts I have on there. That's how many credit cards and shit I have on there. Then you got the last one, but not least, hard inquiries. Those are the inquiries that I made just to motherfucking get the shit sauced up and get the primary trade lines. Now, as y'all see, payment history is a high impact. That count for a high impact. Card utilization, a high impact. That count as a high impact. Derogatory marks. Your credit history is a medium impact. Your what's that? Total accounts, low impact, and hard inquiry, low impacts. Y'all got to get y'all shit together. I'm telling y'all, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's a 713. Only reason why that's a 713 now, as I showed y'all, I only got 3 months of credit history. Why only 3 months? Because I deleted all the bad shit that was on there. Now you show me another fucking subscriber that'll pull up their motherfucking phone and it'll show you that. And best believe I got more money than followers, and I got way more money than a credit score. You dig? Make sure you like. This video gonna take a little while, so enjoy. I'm finna tell you how to get an 800 credit score with no motherfucking problem. I watched a lot of Bandman Kevo interviews. I watched a lot of Money Man interviews. And I took their sauce with my sauce and I put it all together. And I'm going to tell you secrets that they ain't telling you. And I'm going to tell you things that they won't tell you. And I'm also going to tell you things that they tell you on OnlyFans or in their music that you have to purchase a stream to get it. I'm finna give y'all all of that in one video. So I'm not doing any editing or anything. If somebody fucking knock on my window, somebody throw a rock at my window, I'm in the old school smoking. If somebody get to sucking my dick, who the fuck cares? I'm not gonna stop. If I get to trembling over words, a shootout happen, I got to get out and shoot, I'm not gonna stop it. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all just bear with me. Alright, I'm finna smoke, really talk to y'all. You dig? Finna give y'all all this free sauce. Alright. If y'all notice, a lot of these scam rappers or all these people talking about credit that rap, right? Understand that these motherfuckers will not give you all the sauce. It's just a platform to get you to listen to their music, right? You understand? That's the reason for it. Think about it. Why would somebody else care about your credit? Nobody else care about your credit if they're not trying to be an authorized user, right? So they're getting views for this shit. They're getting monthly subscribers and things for the OnlyFans. And I'm not knocking no hustle, but quit telling people that this free game when you're charging. You feel what I'm saying? This is some real free game. Y'all don't see no ads running through my videos. Y'all don't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with getting your bread, but I'm telling y'all, this real free game. All right, peep this. All right. A lot of people talk about the dark web. A lot of people talk about the regular web. What is a dark web? You know, stealing people's CPNs, VPNs, on other people Wi-Fi, using other people's CCs and CPNs and shit. I already said CPNs, but that's very important. Y'all pay attention to those three letters. Different things of that sort. You got to get on Thor, different websites, stay under the radar. And then, you know, you got the regular internet, you know, the Google Chrome, Firefox, you know, all that good shit. All right. What people don't tell you is the amount of energy and the money that you getting back from doing dark web shit, you can do it legally, legitly with yourself. It take a little bit more time, take a little bit more patience. But when you want to be free and rich and not making no risk, or would you rather take risks? That ain't a word. Would you rather take risks and think the Fed's gonna kick in your door? Those type of risks. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just being honest with y'all. That's what they don't tell you. You feel what I'm saying? So you can build up your own personal credit and your business credit, and you can get all these SBA loans, these PPP loans, these EDD cards. You can get all of that shit, all these grants, all that shit. You don't got to steal nobody else's name and do it in their information when you can do it in yours legitly. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about them feds kicking your door, doing no Fed time. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all go look at the records. Bandman Kevo, y'all love him. I fucks with him too. But Bandman Kevo had to do a lot of time for that scamming. He a real one. He really did do it and sat down and did it and came back out and did this motherfucking thing. He moving legit now. You understand what I'm saying? But all these motherfuckers just talking that talk, just talking that talk. They listen to other people's YouTube videos and steady going off other people's YouTube videos. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. That's all the motherfuckers doing. That's all the motherfuckers doing. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to teach y'all the difference between dark web. You can find shit like lungs, kidneys, ribs, kids, guns, drugs on the dark web. On the light web, you can find all that too. Well, probably not no heart or no lung, but you know what I'm saying, y'all. Let's be realistic. Get yourself legit. Don't let them trick you off these streets. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna make mistakes. I don't give a fuck. All right, but look. All right. Y'all ask Flames. Well, I don't want to put all my energy into the dark web and get fucked up. I want to put all my energy into the light web. Let's call it the light web. Since that's a dark web, we're going to call this the light web. All right, so look. First thing you got to do is get your credit app. I don't care if it's Credit Karma. I don't care if it's Credit Sesame. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if it's Experian. Get something that you can pull up your credit summary. Don't pay for it. It's free. Once you pull it up, you see your collections and late payments. You see everything that's in the negative that need to be disputed. I have the disputation sauce. I can get anything going. But what you do after that, you download the apps you need. Like Upturn, you download Experience, apps that dispute things for you, Equifax, things like that. So once you do that, you put the sauce in what you're supposed to put. While those getting off your record, right? All the negative getting off your record. Go get you a self-lender account. Go get you a kickoff account. You feel what I'm saying? Go get you 2 CCs, 2 credit cards. You understand? Secured. Get you a Capital One. Get you an Open Sky. Right? And what Self gonna do after 3 months of on-time payments, they're gonna give you a card. So that's another mixed credit, right? So then go get you 2 primary trade lines. Go get you New Coast Direct, My Jeweler Club. If you're a little cheaper, go get Ox Publishing or something. You feel what I'm saying? Go get Horizontal Gold, anything. Get you about 3 or 4 of those. They cheap as fuck. Go get you 2, 3, 4 of those. So while you got 5, 6, 7, 8 different mixed credits and trade lines, primary trade lines, reporting to your goddamn all 3 credit bureaus that affect your FICO score, all 3 credit bureaus, they go into all 3 of them. They reporting to all 3 of them. While all the negative falling off, right? All of the positives coming in. Y'all see how that? Y'all see how this coming in right there? So your score steady going up. You're going to see it decrease, then it's going to increase like a motherfucker. It's decreasing because all that shit coming off of there. All that payment history, all that shit you owe, all that shit coming up off of there. You feel what I'm saying? So now you done did all of that, right? So you sitting back like a fat rat, you just letting the shit collect and go up. So then you can find you somebody, if you really want to get sauced up, you can find you somebody and tell them to make you an authorized user. Anything that they done paid on time, anything they done, they got good credit, they put you up there, your credit score gonna shoot up like that. And y'all, I'm not lying to you. It's just that motherfucking simple. It's just that motherfucking simple, y'all. It's just that simple, yo. So then, now you got your personal credit right. That's going to take you up to a 750, 800, right? Now you got your personal credit right. Go get you an LLC, $125. Get you an EIN number, a DUNS number. They free. Now you got a business. Go get you a business account, right? Start building on your business credit. Now you got business credit and an 800 personal credit. Now you can get SBA loans, PPP loans. Now you got your own business, proof that you self-employed if they come out with some more PUA or something like that. Some new LWA, some shit like that. Now you can get unemployment. Y'all see how this shit work? You can be legit. You don't have to get caught like these rappers and people that's stealing people EDD cards or stealing people information. You can have your own. You don't have to get other SPA loans. You don't have to get other SBA loans. My bad. You don't have to get PPP loans or other people's name. You can get them in yours. Yours. You don't have to lie. You can really send in documentation. The biggest question to me about the PUA is, what documentation do I send in? I told him I was a babysitter. I told him I'm a barber. If you're really one and got an LLC, then you got your own information to set in. So what y'all need to do is soak in all this information, and everything take time and it's patience. Even if you file for LLC, it's going to take weeks to come back. You get what I'm saying? Even if you put the shit on your credit, you're going to have to pay it for 4 or 5 months until it increase. Like, shit take time when you do it the right way. Yes, you can go on the dark web and buy any kind of bullshit you want to buy. But, you know what I'm saying? But, yes, you can go on the dark web and buy any type of bullshit you want to buy. My bad, y'all. I told y'all when I see something, somebody just walked across me with a hoodie on, looked at me like that and did me like that. I ain't know whether they're going to pull out a pistol or not. You know what I'm saying? I won't worry about it, though. Blicky. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, this shit that they don't tell y'all, man. Unless they charge you on their OnlyFans or some shit like that, man. I'm telling y'all sauce for free, man. So how can y'all beat that? I'm telling y'all how to stay out the goddamn federal penitentiary. I'm telling y'all how to increase your credit score. I'm telling y'all the difference between dark web and light web. Then I told y'all the difference between personal credit and business credit. And I don't have no board beside me. I don't have no chalkboard, no marker board. I don't have no computer in front of me, no phone in front of me. I'm just thugging. I'm thugging. I'm telling y'all all this off the top. You dig what I'm saying? All I ask that y'all do. I only ask for one thing. If you don't watch this far, ask for one thing. My video, my new music videos. It's right there in the description. I'm gonna put it first in the description. All I ask you, click on it. You subscribe to my new music channel. That's all I ask. Just subscribe to my new music channel and like every video on that bitch. I got 7 music videos on that bitch. Like every music video, comment on every music video, and support a nigga. But that's what Bad Man Kevo and Money Man won't tell you when it comes to the dark web and doing it the right way. And I ain't charging y'all on the OnlyFans for this. You dig what I'm telling you? Boy, ooh, I'm out. I get a lot of DMs on, can I dispute my late payments? What can I dispute? And how do I dispute it? Well, let me tell y'all something off the rip. Listen, I'm a guy. You understand? I had over 20-something collections, over 10 inquiries. Now I have 2 inquiries, and it wasn't now one of those 10. And I have 1 thing in collection. That's by choice, and 19 are gone. I have the proof in that. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm the motherfucking dispute king. You understand me? Once I found out what to say, how to say it, where to say it at, then things just start dropping off. You understand what I'm telling you? Shit started dropping off like Pablo Escobar packages back in the 80s or 90s, nigga. No motherfucking cap. Y'all should know by now that you got 3 credit bureaus. And when it comes to TransUnion, they have an app called Upturn. That's UPTURN. That app work magic. It's like that app is like Phil Jackson to the Lakers or Chicago Bulls. It's like it's the bridge to getting them to just make it fall off like a bad habit. You understand what I'm telling you? And with the other 2 credit bureaus, you got Equifax. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you got the Equifax and the Upturn app, boy, you can work magic. But see, it's all in what you say. I don't give a fuck if it's a late payment. I don't give a fuck if it's child support. I don't give a fuck if it's ER visits, doctor visits. I don't give a fuck if it's not yours or is yours. Because I had a lot of fraudulent shit on mine that somebody ran my shit up. You feel what I'm saying? School loans, etc. We could go all day. I had it all. If you had it, I promise you I had it because I didn't give 2 fucks. You understand me? You got to use your common sense. Use a little sauce. It may not say exactly that because everybody got different things that it say and every app is different. But put something around the line, like check the box that says my balance is incorrect. Then it's going to probably give you another option and check some around that perimeter. You feel what I'm saying? If you're looking for something white, don't go all the way to black. If you're looking for red, don't go all the way to blue. Try to keep it around green and yellowish. You get what I'm saying? If you put, because the balance is incorrect, then don't check the second box to say this is a fraudulent account. Like, that's stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Put something around the line that the balance is incorrect. But here's where the sauce come in. In the additional comment box where they let you write what you need to write at, what you need to put in there is, this account is under litigation and the balance is incorrect, and I need this account closed and removed from my credit report immediately. All right, this is where the sauce come in. After you send it, I done seen people that'll drop it in 3 days, 30 days. I seen companies and creditors that will deny it. And then I do it again, deny it. I done had people that done denied it up to 3 or 4 times. That's what rich people and repair people don't tell you. All you got to do is just keep doing that. And I promise you, I haven't done it over 4 to 5 times before they dropped it. I done had 19 people drop it. The only reason why I haven't dropped this one, because I had 20, no cap. I didn't have 22. I didn't have 18. I had 20, no cap. 19 are gone. Only reason why I'm keeping this one, because I need it for child support because I'm going through that case right now. You understand what I'm telling you? Going through that right now. So I need that up there for proof. But as soon as I get through with that, I'm just going to dispute that shit. But right now I need it for proof. You understand what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? My 3 years, you just got to go recertify, motion of, whatever you call that shit. I'm thinking about a criminal court I was in. We talking about a civil court or whatever. But anyway, long story short, I'm telling y'all, I am the dispute king. If you put that in additional comments and you select those things that I told you to select and you don't give up and you stay on top of it. Now, don't do it and then they deny you and you wait 2 months. No, I'm talking about this is like, as soon as they deny me, I get an email in. Because Equifax, Upturn, TransUnion, Experian, all those damn apps will tell you that you done got a decision that been made. It's going to notify you. Stay on top of that shit. As soon as they tell me no, I poop right back. I don't do nothing different. I got it on my computer that I could just copy and paste that shit. I don't even type that shit no more. I just copy and paste it and boop, put it right there. And I'm telling y'all, it worked for me. It worked for my mom. It worked for my friends. It worked for my family, my clients. It's easy to dispute. Now, you're going to have people DM me saying, I got late payments. Can I dispute late payments? Damn, I got collections. What about child support? What about doctor bills? What about school loans? I just told y'all I had all that shit, and I just told y'all what to do. Watch, y'all going to say, I got a fraudulent account on there. What should I say? No, I'm telling y'all what to say. Say, even if it's not yours, even if it is, or even if the balance is correct, say what I say to say. I'm talking about on fraudulence account, all the way to the balance was correct, all the way to whatever. I just put the same thing for the same shit for different things. And I'm telling you motherfuckers, that shit fell off. Not only mine, I could have been lucky. But you're not lucky if you do hundreds of people like that. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't no motherfucking luck in that. You understand what I'm telling you? But like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. This channel right here, this ain't no big ass words. We just as intelligent as anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But this channel right here is for my hood people. If we can comprehend. You feel what I'm saying? We don't like to read them instructions in Spanish and foreign language and shit. We don't understand that. We don't understand that white talk. You understand? What we understand is that hood shit, man. You can be intelligent, but hood as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Flames.